Hi, Freakle ladies. I'm going to put on some makeup in this video. And so this is going to be my first video since I started posting my TikTok videos. And this will be specifically for YouTube. So it's been requested, and I thought, well, okay. I usually just post what I post on TikTok, and I copy it and just upload it to YouTube. Yeah, I'm yawning. I'm so tired. It's been quite a day. And you're watching the morning video, so there I am. 6 o'clock in the morning, and here I am at night. It's 10:41, and I'm thinking, well, I guess I better do a voiceover. One thing I want to say, I am 48 years old. I just had gallbladder surgery and a hernia surgery. So I had an umbilical hernia, and I've never talked about, oh my God, that stupid hernia. So here's how it went. I learned about the gallstones first, okay? So I went to the ER because I thought I was dying, okay? I swear to God, I thought I was having a heart attack. So we go to the ER, and immediately, they get me a room. In fact, I remember when I was in triage, she took my blood pressure, she said the numbers, and I didn't understand them, to be honest. And I said, so do I just go sit in the waiting room? And she said, no, those people are fakers. You are getting a room. You're at stroke level. And so I just thought, stroke? She said, yeah. So we're going to get you a room, and we're going to do a whole workup. And they did. I had an EKG. They hooked me up to monitors. And then I had an MRI. Now, here's the problem with that MRI. Yes, eventually, at the end of the doctor's visit, the ER visit, I should say, they said, oh, well, we found 5 stones. Did you know you had gallstones? And I was like, no. And they said, do you ever have problems with reflux or indigestion? I'm like, yeah, a little bit, yeah. So I wasn't symptomatic at this time. But going back to the MRI, after the MRI, my claustrophobia hit. Has that happened to anybody after getting an MRI? I am now claustrophobic. I panic in elevators and small spaces. And okay, so anyway, so I heard about the gallstones. We go to my doctor, and then I have to go to the surgeon, who specializes in this. And he says, well, I was 330 pounds at the time. And he says, you're going to have to lose some weight. So I said, okay. So my husband and I get on keto. And I thought we were doing it the right way. I mean, we had salads. I was drinking spinach shakes and eating cabbage, like the egg roll in a bowl. But I was so dehydrated, and I'm sorry if this is going to gross anybody out, but I could not use the restroom. I mean, it would take me an hour. And subsequently, I'm going to be honest with you, full disclosure, I hurt myself. And I remember it happening, and I thought nothing of it really, except that it hurt. And it actually didn't hurt for a day or two. See, what I didn't know is that as soon as it happened, I should have gone to the doctor to see if they could poke it back in. I didn't do anything because I thought I just strained myself, no big deal. And then 2 days later, because it wasn't immediate, then I was in pain. And then I could never lay on my stomach. Then I go back for a follow-up to the doctor. And this is not the surgeon. This is just my regular doctor. And I said, I think I have a hernia. And she couldn't tell. Well, I was a big girl, 330 pounds. She claimed she couldn't tell. But when I went to the surgeon, he could tell. He's like, yeah, you do. You have a little one. And that was 2.5 years ago. I just lived with it because there was no way I could have surgery on either one. You know, it had already been planted in my brain by the surgeon that I would need to lose weight because surgery would be very risky with someone at that size. So fast forward 2.5 years, pandemic hits. And I guess with the stress, I really don't know what started it all, but it started with an episode that I really, my first attack. So I thought I was food poisoned. You know, I thought I had food poisoning, but actually it was my very first gallbladder attack. And it was pretty bad. And I don't know if anyone's ever heard this before, and I'm pretty sure I definitely know for sure women who have gallbladder disease can attest to this. The gallbladder attacks are 100% identical to childbirth. I need you to understand, I've had 4 kids naturally, and it is childbirth. That is what it is. That pain, the waves of pain coming in from your back around the side of your stomach, just this gripping pain that just won't let you go. And it was absolutely unbearable. And I endured that through, the first year of the pandemic. I thought I could. So, the pandemic is, spring of 2020. By spring of 2021, I said, screw it. I cannot wait. I got to get this out. And I called that surgeon. He hadn't seen me in 2 years. And he's like, I actually didn't even tell him. I told his nurse, I said, I just had an attack yesterday. She said, you know what? He has an opening Friday. We have your charts. Come in early so we can see you and we'll get you registered. So I did blood work and another EKG and even an X-ray and to get reacquainted, so to speak, because I was kind of nervous. I was like, I haven't seen this doctor in 2.5 years. Should he be operating on me in 2 days? And this guy is a pro. I mean, I'm telling you, he's Dr. Townsend here in South Texas, and he's just amazing. I mean, his bedside manner is amazing, and he just was so reassuring. The surgery went really well. I mean, I literally remember laying on the operating table. They made me scoot onto it, so it wasn't like I was sedated before. They, put the thing over your mouth. I don't know what it is. I call it the gas mask. It's, breathe deep breaths. And the one of the last things I heard was one of the nurses telling the anesthesiologist, that was a good one, because I took a deep breath, and he was even so understanding, because the first thing I said is, do you have to press that thing so hard on me? And he said, I know it's making you feel claustrophobic. I mean, it does. It makes you feel like someone's choking you because they press that gas mask hard on your face. He said, I know, but I'm right here, and you're going to be just fine. And he said, just take deep breaths. You'll be asleep. And I remember thinking that's one of the last things I remember is thinking, hurry up, Lisette, and pass out. I told myself to pass out, and I heard her say, wow, that was a good one. And then boom, I was out. And of all the fear that I had leading up to that, and I'm not talking about the days before the surgery, I'm talking about the years before, which was kind of making me procrastinate, and not take it so seriously, was that I was more afraid of the surgery than of the gallbladder attacks. And then there is that moment where, a switch flips and you're like, I can't have another one of these attacks. It's too much. And I actually became fearful of attacks than the surgery. So much to the point that I wasn't eating. I wasn't trying to starve myself, but I was just deathly afraid of gallbladder attacks. So I was pretty, excuse me, I keep yawning. I really apologize for that. I'm so tired, but I really want to get this video out and show how women of 48 put on makeup. Yes, I pull at my eye. I tug at my eye, and I'm not going to apologize to that. I used to sell Mary Kay years ago. And the woman who recruited me was telling me, don't pull at your eye, and don't do that at a demo. And that's why I don't sell Avon. I don't sell Mary Kay. I definitely sell Avon. I had an Avon customer ask me what my recommendation is for mascara, which Avon mascara is the best. And I'm telling you, I literally told her none. They're nice, but I think you should get the Maybelline Sky High. I'm not going to make my customers buy crap they don't need. I would love you to buy stuff, and I think that Avon has the best collector's items, the seasonal items. They have the most amazing perfumes, and their whole line of Skin So Soft and their bug spray. And let me tell you something. I will promote the hell out of their skincare because it is amazing stuff. So if you need any skincare help, please contact me. Get on my mailing list. I like to mail out brochures once a month. And I know that some people are thinking, well, if I buy from her web store, where's that personal connection? Everybody who has bought from me in my web store, I have sent them I always send a catalog and some free samples because that's just, I don't live in the same state as you or the same city, but, I want you to know that I'm here and I'm going to spoil you with freebies and spoil you with samples. And so it's kind of like, we live in a world where I have an Ipsy account, by the way. I get makeup from random companies. So I'm going to be like Ipsy. I'm going to send you some fun sample size products from Avon. I love Avon. It's good stuff. In fact, this is I'm using an Avon Compact, one of my quads to do my eyes. But the makeup that I'm actually wearing now is from a palette that I bought from Amazon. I just love mega palettes. And when I say mega palettes, I'm talking about the palettes that come, you know what I'm talking about, the lipsticks and the blushes and, and then you got like 70 shades of eyeshadow. I just love that stuff, I live for those palettes because you get more bang for your buck. No, they're not all the same. They really aren't, because one palette that I bought, there's a shimmer to every single shadow. So that's going to be my shimmer palette. The other one has similar colors to an Avon Mega palette that I have, but the difference is there's extra colors. And I'll tell you what, I bought, look, if you go even to the drugstore and you buy an eyeshadow and you spend like $6 for a single, okay, or $6 for, just one eye look, okay, Avon still is cheaper, okay, because that quad that I have in my hand is $4.99. And it's gorgeous. It's highly pigmented. However, the Amazon, you get $72. I'm sorry, 72 colors for like $14. How the heck can you beat that? And some of these colors are really unique. And I had been searching for a green, like a true forest green, okay? Not teal, not seafoam. I wanted a nice, solid, we used to call it Kelly green. You know what I'm talking about? No, I guess Kelly green is a little light. No, I wanted a forest green. Deep, deep, dark green color. And this palette had it. That's why I bought it. Even though it comes with so many colors and it comes with 4 big, beautiful blushes. And I think there was like 6 lip glosses. I really, truly bought that palette just for that green. So anyway, go take a look at my Avon store and get yourself some skincare. I'm going to tell you right now that banishing cream is life, okay? It's supposed to help with discoloration. Not supposed to. It advertises it and it sticks to the it's true to its word. I used to have big brown spots, not dark circles like from fatigue, like a color a discoloration in my skin. And it was like under my eye. I wonder if you could see a little hint, a little trace of it sometimes. But I put that banishing cream as a primer. So every morning I do not wash my face because I washed my face the night before. But I will get a Avon rice water wipe, clear out the cobwebs from my eyes, do a good wipe on my face in case I drooled all over my cheeks or something. And then I go in with the banishing cream, and it's a little bit sticky. It dries beautifully, but when you first put it on, it's got a little tack to it, and that is perfect primer for your makeup. Anyway, this is my simple look for Wednesday. Have a great day. Actually, I'm going to go to bed. Good night.